Namaste, Yoga Steps is here for you today with a short sequence where we're going to use the wall and the ball. You can use a therapy ball. I'm using Red's ball, a ball from Red today, R-A-D. You also can use balls from Yoga Tune-Up, or you can use a tennis ball. And we are freeing up the shoulders so you can move your arms up and down with more ease. I'm by myself. I'm just recovering from shoulder injury. I injured my shoulder. So this is really something that helps me a lot to find more range of motion in my shoulders. To start, you need one ball. You take your ball, come close to a wall. Starting on the left side, bring your arm parallel in front of you, wrapping the opposite arm around the shoulder or under the armpit towards your back, and just placing the ball here right on top of your shoulder blade. So just as far as you can and place it here, and then lean with your back into the wall. So I'm really being, when you think about, this is the shoulder crease here, I'm just being on the back of this area here. And then I'm starting to bend and straighten my legs a little bit and shimmy a little bit from side to side. If you walk your feet further away from the wall, it gets more intense. If you walk your feet closer to the wall, it's less intense. You can also push a little bit more using the feet and pushing your body against the ball. This also helps, this gently pushing helps to control the ball a little better. But don't worry, it happens. The ball is going to drop down to the floor and you have to run behind your ball. That's just normal. You learn after a while, it's just get more normal for you to organize the body and the ball together when you're leaning against the wall. I want you to find this point. This feels a little bit more tender, right on top of your shoulder blade. And then just stay there. And when we're moving the arm now, think about a Tai Chi arm. So very relaxed, move your arm up and down. Move the arm up and down. Use your inhale to move your arm up and move your exhale to lower the arm down. Sometimes you have to follow the ball a little bit because the ball is rolling while you're leaning against it. And then you can do any kind of free movement with your arms side to side, up and down, diagonal. So notice what feels good, any kind of free movement while you're leaning against the ball right on top of your shoulder blade. And then bring your arm down, relax. My knees are bent a little bit, you also can have your knees straight. Now we're going to walk, the ball is on the left side, we're walking a little bit to the left, and you can feel how the ball drops off the shoulder blade, plop, and into the area between your spine and the shoulder blade. And being here, you do tiny micro movements again, bending and straightening the legs, up and down. And you also shimmy a little bit from side to side. So just for this first getting contact with the ball, it's just nice to find where's the area that feels a little bit more tight and where do you want to stay later when we are moving the arm again. This might be a little bit closer towards the shoulder blade, a little bit more up, a little bit more towards the spine. You want to stay in this area between the spine. You can walk the feet a little bit further away. This gets a little bit more intense when you're leaning more weight into it. Don't, lift your belly up, so keep your belly in, keep your lower back relaxed. Breathing in and out. And then find this point that feels a little bit more tender. And then start lifting the arm up and down and up. A very relaxed arm, elbow remains bent. Inhale the arm up. Exhale the arm down. Inhale the arm up. You keep on moving your arm. I'm just turning around once. You can see this is the position where I have the ball right now. So between my shoulder blade and the spine. And then start with any kind of free movement. You can Draw circle 8s into the ear. You can lift the arm up and down. You can go diagonal. You can even write your name in the ear. So notice what feels good for you. Any kind of movement. If you know there is any kind of restricted movement, maybe try if when the ball is there, maybe there's less restriction. And then relax the arm. From here you're rolling all the way towards your left side. You lift your arm up and then you take the hand with your right hand and we bring the ball right here and you go from your chest, center of your chest, out to the side. Right here you can see I'm round about 3 fingers under my armpit, right on the side of the body here. Bring your arm out to the side along the wall. Position the ball here. And then start to shimmy a little bit. Stand very slightly, bend and straighten the legs. Or maybe shimmy a little bit back and forth. You can also use the ball, bring the ball a little bit more down maybe. Sometimes this is maybe an area that's a little bit more tender. You have the intercostal muscles between your ribs and they're really important for the movement of your shoulders as well, for the healthy movement of your upper back and for deep breathing. So really play around a little bit until you found a point. You don't want to go too far down. You don't come down all the way. You stay in this area here and go a little bit up and down and finding a spot that, I found mine. So it can be a little bit more to the back maybe, can be a little bit more towards front, a little bit more up and down. And when there's one position, you feel there's a little bit more tension, you start to slide and glide your arm up along the wall. Sliding and gliding the arm up. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Inhale up, exhale down. Maybe you want to try to find one more spot, maybe a little bit more to the back, a little bit more up or down. You can always bend and straighten the knees tiny little bit. And then just bring the arm again up and down and up and down. And one more time up. And bring the arm all the way down. Roll back, rolling all the way slowly back. Slowly pressing. I'm under the shoulder blade now. You may be a little bit on top of the shoulder blade now. Come all the way back. Roll towards your spine. Take the right hand behind you. Allow the ball to drop into your hand. And just notice for a moment how your body feels now. Compare the right and left side. Right shoulder and left shoulder. You maybe even want to lift your arms. Notice how this movement feels. You can still see I have a big difference there between left and right. But I was stuck here. And you can see with the rolling I have much more range of motion now. So this really helps to bring better range of motion in your shoulders. Okay, let's do the other side. Now we're doing the right side. You want to go around your shoulder. You place the ball here right on the back of your shoulder blade. You lean against the wall. And then you make sure that the ball is on the shoulder blade. I want to move a little bit more to the right so I'm not too close to my picture here. And then while you're being on the shoulder blade, you start bending and straightening the knees a little bit. You shimmy a little bit from side to side. Breathing in and out. Find this tender spot on top of your shoulder blade. And then when you be there, stay there. And we start to lift the arm up and down and up and down. Goes your breath. Inhale the arm up. Exhale the arm down. Inhale the arm up. Exhale down. And then start with any kind of free movements. Leaning against the ball to control the ball. Stepping the feet further away to increase the sensations or a little bit closer. Any kind of movement. Play around, be creative. There's no wrong or right here. And then relax your arm down. And now you want to walk to the right. Allow the ball to drop off. You really can feel when you're dropping into the area between the shoulder blade and the spine. You also can use the hand if you want to bring the ball a little bit further up. If you're maybe in the ball sometimes tense. For me, in my body, it rolls down a little bit more easy. So be in between the shoulder blade and the spine. It's nice when you're just being in the center, so halfway from the top down and from the bottom up of the shoulder blade and the spine in this area. And just start your, let me turn around once. So I'm right here now with the ball. And then find again this point where it feels a little bit more tender. Bending and straightening the knees, maybe shimmy a little bit from side to side. Keep on breathing in and out. Rolling should never take your breath away. So if you feel you're holding your breath because it's too intense, that means you're pushing too hard, and this isn't helpful. So really find this intensity that works for you, so you can keep on breathing, even talking, very relaxed. So it's not that you being so harsh to yourself. Be gentle to yourself. Find this point. I got it. Hope you got it too. And you start to lift your arm up and down. Gently Qigong arms, Tai Chi arms, like your arms floating up and down. Breathe in the arm up, out the arm down, in the arm up, out the arm down. And then can start with any kind of free movement, any kind of movement that feels good. Be creative here, and if you don't not at all know what to do, write your name in the air. So whatever helps you to play around a little bit. And then slowly lower the arm down. And we're rolling with the body, so the side of the right body is facing towards the wall. You take your left hand and you bring the ball a little bit more down. Remember, around about 3 fingers away from the armpit, right at the side of your body, leaning into the wall. The right arm is going to be parallel to the floor. And then you see you can position the feet, 1 foot in front of the other foot, makes it a little bit easier. And then find that you're really being on the side here. Play around a little bit. If you're going too far up to the armpit, you're maybe not feeling too much. Maybe you want to come a little bit more down, roundabout for women, where you have your bra strap, this area. And then shimmy a little bit around, up and down, ball a little bit back and forth. Find this spot where there's a little bit more tension. We're not expecting having tension there. And then stay there. Stay where the tension is. Hold it. And start sliding your arm up and down. Sliding your arm up and down. Notice how it feels. Don't push too much. Be very gentle. And you maybe want to look for one other spot, so maybe lean a little bit, roll the ball a little bit forward, position the ball a little bit more down. Just find one more spot and keep on lifting the arm up and down. You're sliding and gliding the arm on the wall up and down. For me, the tension is definitely more on the back today, so maybe you're being right at the side or maybe leaning a little bit more forward. Notice how it feels. Remember, you always want to be gentle to yourself. Don't push too much. And then slowly lower the arm down and roll with the ball pressing into the body pressing into the ball. Roll slowly on the back, so the back is facing the wall towards the spine. Drop the ball down, come into a stand, and notice the position of your arms. Notice how you feel now. Maybe you want to lift the shoulders up one more time and just see how it feels now to lift the shoulders up. If there's a little bit more range of motion, a little bit more freedom and peace to move your shoulders. I hope you liked the video. I hope the rolling helped your shoulders a little bit to ease tension in this area. And now I'm getting blurry. Let's just wait a second. Okay, I'm back. If you liked the video, give me a thumbs up. Leave me a comment if you have any questions. Scroll down. You can find the detailed prescription where exactly the spots are we are rolling. Always trust your body. If you're a little bit more to the right, to the left, up or down, because there's tension, you are in the right spot. Namaste. Thank you very much for practicing with me today. Bye.